here as a gardener.
I used to be a lecturer in the college writing program.
I work in the registrar's office.
They're custodians, clerical workers, even instructors. They're the staff of UC Berkeley who are being hardest hit by layoffs and furlough days.
We have a cook in Cafe 3 who, because of the cut to his hours, isn't going to be able to meet his mortgage every month.
I had one guy who works just across the way here in Sproul Plaza says he's going to have $400 to live on next month because of the cutbacks.
I have 3 kids. 2 of them are in college. One is working full-time and going to college to pay for his own school because I cannot pay for it. My daughter, I'm helping her. All of them I'm helping them with the housing and food and whatever they need. But they're paying for their own school. So it's sad when they have to do that.
CalTV spoke with Maricruz Manzanares, a custodian at the Unit 2 dormitories, about the recent difficulties she's faced. Her main concern is just why these cuts seem necessary to administrators. Well, when UC President Mark Yudof announced his proposal for these cuts to salaries in July 2009, it was in an effort to meet a budget shortfall of $813 million. Berkeley administrators have declined to comment on just how much money has been saved so far, but they have told CalTV that since February of last year, 446 workers have been permanently laid off. And system-wide, furloughs and salary cuts affect over 108,000 employees. And of course, it's an issue that affects students as well.
I see how the budget cuts affected my students, many of whom are no longer here because they couldn't afford the 15% fee increase.
I know that some of the other programs on campuses, they've got 20% budget cuts, permanent budget cuts, plus people have been laid off. A lot of lecturers have been laid off who do the bulk of the teaching. So I know there's not as many sections being taught.
Nancy is also a member of the Union of University Professionals and Technical Employees, but what she fears most is that those who don't belong in unions simply won't be able to keep their jobs.
I know what they're doing with the lecturers is that they're basically firing people before they get sort of more mini tenure, so more security of employment. So I think it's easier to go after the newer people.
Well, I was not reappointed, which means I no longer have a job. So there were about 7 of us in college writing who were not reappointed. We're pre-6 lecturers, which means we haven't been here longer than 6 years. We have little job security. So that's one of the ways that the budget cuts have affected me.
I'm in the same union with folks who drive buses and who are custodians. The custodians have been hurt especially hard. And there are folks who make less than I do whose paychecks are getting cut now. And that really puts them close to the wire.
Several movements have recently begun in an attempt to help these staff workers. One rally was organized on February 24th, the day Bill Clinton came to speak at Cal, in hopes of drawing support from the former U.S. president. And on March 4th, further action was taken when picketing workers lined up at all major university entrances.
In this fight over workers' salaries, few victories are being won, but the message workers are sending out is very clear. These cuts to the UC budget affect everyone, not just UC students. In Berkeley, this is Reena Flores for CalTV.